Hekkie, we actually did a fight interview for your last fight. All that build up just for nothing. This fight, let's hope it goes to plan. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. God willing, the fight does happen. Last one was a bit of a mess. Guy came in a little bit overweight. But yeah, I think this one will happen because it's signed, it's for a title, so it must happen.
Yeah, talk to me about the title, WBC International Silver title. It's the first time you'll be competing for that. How does that feel?
No, it's nice, and it will just get me back in the ratings. I'm in the ratings at WBC, but I need to be active because otherwise they're going to drop me as well. I need to be fighting to get back into the other ratings as well because, like you know, there's a few fights I want and a few belts I still want.
Well, this fight was signed a while back. You would have known about your opponent at least for a long time, guy from Philippines. What do you make of him?
Strong, normal, come forward Filipino type fighter. They come to fight. It's their bread and butter. That's all they do is fight. So it's going to be a hard, tough fight for me.
Hard, tough fight, but you've come up against the style particularly quite a few times. I mean, do you kind of know what to expect at this point?
Yeah, I know what to expect from them, but like you say, every fight's different. That's what you've told me a few times. But yeah, I think I can read him and outwork him, out-hustle him. I've seen a few tapes of him, so yeah, I'm sure with Colin's game plan, what we've been working on, we'll be ready.
Judging by YouTube clips and what he does in the ring, what do you think about him? Is he going to be tougher than some of the other guys you fought previously?
It might be because he's one of those guys who's tough, come forward the whole time, doesn't stop, throws a lot of punches. But it suits my style. I think I enjoy that. I enjoy being in a bit of a scrap, so it's going to be nice.
And in terms of your movements, your legs, everything, coming off that long layoff, it's longer than many people actually. How's the body feeling?
The body's feeling good. The body's feeling excited to get back into the ring. I've been out for almost 2.5 years. It's too long. But yeah, everything's feeling good. Everything's been, like I've been preparing for a fight for the last six times that have been cancelled. So yeah, I feel good, feel strong, at good sparring, and we're working hard.
Colin Nathan obviously comments whenever I ask him a question about you. He says Hekkie Budler's got one good title run in him left. What is your assessment of that?
I do what they tell me to do. If they feel it, I'm sure I do. I've always said they'll tell me when it's time to call it quits. If they believe I can still go win a few more belts, I believe it as well. And I believe in myself. I believe I can still do it.
One of the guys that you sparred against, Maritime, Solana, I have to mention him because you guys are always been mentioned together. He unfortunately didn't win against Sonny Edwards. What was your thoughts on that fight?
Maritime was super fit. Maritime did everything he could, but Sonny was just a better fighter on the night. He did better than anyone expected, I have to say. I didn't even think his coaches or him expected to do that well. He just also had the perfect game plan, and he was super fit. He'll never be that fit for any fight in his life again. He was just absolutely brilliant.
Well, Sonny, actually, his performance, reminded me of a young Hekkie Budler who steps up to the fight. Maritime Solana was obviously the clear favourite to win the fight. Sonny Edwards came and upset. It's just similar to you. So do you think that in saying that the WBC World Champion, if that is the route that you're going to be going, that you got enough to go and take that belt from him?
God willing, yes. I want to fight him because I can believe I can beat him. I believe my style suits the style to beat him. I should start, and actually I don't know how to say that. But there's another guy I also want to fight. I want to rematch as well. So either one of those I'll be happy with. But yeah, I was in the same position as Sonny a while back when I fought Joy. Everyone thought I was going to lose. They said he needs 3 rounds, and I beat him. So I understand how hard he worked to get the victory over Maritime. But I still believe Maritime's still got a lot in him. I still believe he can be a world champ. If he wants to, he can still do it. Let's hopefully he can still fight and still come and help us with sparring.
And for yourself, the motivation for getting back on top again, is it purely for yourself or are there external reasons?
I've got a daughter now, so I need to feed her as well. There's 3 in the house to feed now. My wife eats a lot. If she sees her, she's going to eat me. But no, it's mostly for myself. I want to prove to myself that I can still do it, that I can still achieve, still be a top fighter in the world, and hopefully I can do it. I really want to. I still believe I still can, and yeah, I want to prove that I still have the ability to be a world champ.
I mean, after everything that you've done, right? I mean, some people, they bite your arm off for an achievement like that. For you, just getting up in the morning and getting and going for the runs, is it hard, or is it
I think if it's not hard, there's something wrong with you. To go and run 10Ks at 3 in the morning, there's something wrong with you, definitely, if it's not hard. But I enjoy it. I enjoy being on my own when I run as well, because I clear my mind, I can think what I need to do and what I'm going to do. But it's hard to get up and to get into the running. While I run, it's perfect, it's nice, but to get it will be always hard. Some people love it, enjoy it when they do it, but it's hard for me, it's always been. But when I get to run, and especially when you come to training, you think, oh, I have to come and train today. But after you've trained, you feel so good, your body feels lekker, and everything feels better.
And going back to the home of your amateurs, Boyson's Boxing Club, that must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, it's homecoming. The tournament's called Homecoming, so it's quite cool. It's going to be an honour to fight there again. It's going to be quite cool. I can't wait. It's going to be a nice experience.
What was your record like when you actually fought at home at Boyson's? Did you ever did you do more or did you do better than you did badly there? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I ever lost a fight at the Boyson's Hall, if I can remember correctly. I don't know how many fights I had. There quite a few. But yeah, I can't remember losing there.
And are you excited, as a professional though, going there? Because obviously as an amateur, it's one of the biggest boxing clubs. Everyone's excited to go there. But as a professional, are you excited? Yeah,
I'm very. The only bad thing about it is no crowd allowed. But yeah, I'm excited still to be at a venue that I know so well, that I've trained for years in. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
New promoter, you fought under a couple of promotions, both locally and internationally. What do you make of Cyril Long?
The things that I like about him so far is that everything is organised, everything is done perfectly. He lets us know what's going on, he lets our trainers know what's going on, he keeps us informed, and he's getting a good fights out of us. He's getting a very good tournament. If you look at the fighters on the tournament, the guys that are fighting there, it's exciting. Up and coming guys, young guys, probably the best female fighter in the country fighting there. It's going to be exciting, and it looks like he knows what he's doing, because I've seen him ask for advice as well. When he needs advice, he asks. He knows what he's doing. It seems like, because he's been in the sport for so long, he's written about the sport and been in boxing for so long, that he knows how to do it and what to do and what will fans enjoy, and I think he's doing that.
Right, so it's like a modern day approach for him. I think that's obviously what we needed in the sports. Hex, I don't know if your opponent can speak English or not, but do you have a message for him?
Please come up, please make weight, let's have a good fight for the people out there. Like my good friend Rainer would say, let's have a good roll for the crowd, and hopefully they enjoy it.
What do you want, rounds, or do you want a stoppage in this fight?
Like I've always said, my whole career, whatever comes, I take. I need a few rounds, so if the rounds come, but if I catch him in the first round, it happens. It's boxing.
And then, lastly from you, thank you, or a shout out for anybody?
Thanks to my family, thanks to my coaches, thanks to Hayden, thanks to all my sponsors. I appreciate you guys for sitting there. Thanks to my beautiful wife for always supporting me, and Freya, my darling, I love you, my little baby.